Hi folks, I'm Stephen Cronin. Thanks for joining me again for another watercolour demonstration. Especially thanks to all the patrons over at patreon.com/Stephen Cronin. If you do get a chance, join me over there. Loads, about another 200 demos, and post your own paintings on the community page and all sorts of things. So you'll see the link in the description. Today I got like a bay, like a bay by the sea. Big coastal area, 3 little yachts in the distance, big clouds and a few shadows and things in the foreground. So let me show you the colours I've used for this one before we start painting. So if we look at the palettes, today I've used ultramarine, lemon yellow, alizarin crimson, I don't think I used the raw sienna, and light red. So I haven't used I don't think I used the Payne's grey, burnt umber or raw sienna. So just the 4 colours pretty much. The brushes, as always, large on Ransonache. Briefly use the flat. I don't think I really need it, to be honest with you. And then just a couple of riggers, a 0 and a size 3. Right then, let's kick this off, as always, with some clear water. And then I'm going to go a bit of raw sienna, a bit of alizarin. And take a bit of lemon yellow, alizarin. Just push that in from that side. More yellow. Introduce a little bit of red into it as well. Bit of ultramarine as well. And let's just add a few little clouds and things. And what I might do is just use a clean brush and just soften the bottom of that. Some of this as well. Bring that down to the horizon line. And then on the horizon line, I'm just going to use all those colours just to suggest somewhere along there we've got the headland just on the edge of the water. Push it up a little bit more just underneath the clouds. Tissue up there. Might re-wet that, yeah, I'm quite decided. In fact, I probably will, yeah. Take a few of those colours and put that into there, into those hills. A bit of that green down there. A little bit of blue, it's dark in this section over here. A little bit of red in there as well. Back to the yellow. A little bit dirty now in it, so let's give that a bit of a clean. In the meantime, once that's dry, I'm going to re-wet it and see what we're looking like. A bit of yellow down there. Go into that red again, look at that bright red. A bit of blue. I want to suggest some water, so I'm just going to clean the brush and just give it some blue, ultramarine, and just be as economical as I can, just brush it very, very light. Right, let's give that a quick dry. Make sure that's flat against the board. So just grab my clip. Let's just pull that tight. And what I'm going to do, re-wet it and then try and get a bit more excitement into the sky, because it looks a little bit flat. But that's all I'm doing for the water, leaving all those unpainted white bits as well. I'm just going to re-wet this down to those hills. And then, right, let's just start again. So a bit of yellow in there. That can be reflected down there as well. A bit of Payne's alizarin. Now that is what I didn't want to happen. And a bit of red, a bit of blue. Hang on, let's do the lighter ones first. Just giving yellow and red, make a nice sort of orangey colour. Bit of alizarin in there as well. Back into the yellow. And into the blue and red. Bit of yellow. I'm going to use a clean brush now just to soak up some of this paint. I'm going to put a bit of blue over there, I think. Push it into there slightly. Going to rework these distant hills. I want to get that horizon line flat. I'm just going to scrape that with the height brush. Push that into there. I want a nice sharp edge now, so I'm going to switch to the flat brush. And see what we can do with this. I'm just giving red and blue, that's all I'm doing. Down in a little. Back on the height brush into the yellow, put a little sienna. Into this alizarin crimson, push some of this into the foreground, bit of lemon yellow. Cleaning the brush back into some lemon yellow. Just push that in there. Lemon yellow over here. Quick there. Take that out there. Bit of blue, bit of alizarin. Define a little bit of this section up here. These are just, it's very small scale. These are just divisions of fields and things. Into a few trees and things. dry. So what I just gave it a quick dry. I'm just suggesting a few little trees and things with the corner of the brush. Darken some of these as well. Just using ultramarine and alizarin crimson. Just darken that down there, I think. Now, I just want some boats, just very distant boats, so I'm just going to use just a little bit of acrylic here. Just to use a number 3 rigger. I'm just going to take it straight from the tube like that, just pop a bit on the end of the brush like that. So they're quite small because it's keep the scar. I just want them very, very tiny. Just going to have one there. Another one there. Just have one there. Didn't mean to do that, did I? And I think I'm just going to leave it at that, I think, before I mess it up even more. So let's just stick my name in the corner. I'm just going to call that one finished. Right, let's stick a mount on that and see what it looks like. So here's our finished painting in the mounts. So if we have a closer look at it, had a couple of goes at the sky. First time didn't quite get the sort of variation in colour I was after. In the end, sort of got this nice bright orangey colour, ultramarine on the other side, bits of yellow in there, alizarin crimson, added a bit of ultramarine and Payne's grey to get the sort of dark, moody clouds as well in there. And then just done the bright, sort of light blue distant land there, just try and get it to sort of blend in. Incidentally, you can see a few hairs scattered about the painting. I used to woody myself over them, but now I'll just leave them on there, just part of the painting there. If we just come down here, you can just see 3 little yachts. Just use the white acrylic just to pop those in. And then down, sort of starting round, coming round this bend of the bay. And see where we start to go into the dark tones. We imagine like this dark clouds here casting a bit of shadow there, and then a few little lighter areas amongst the darks coming down, sort of green fields there, and then just bits of, just use the corner of the eye brush to suggest loads of trees and bushes and things. So I hope you enjoy that. Thanks as always for watching. Many thanks, especially all the patrons over at patreon.com/Stephen Cronin. Very much appreciated, all your support. Keep practicing. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. And until next time, best wishes, and I'll see you again soon.